Yes, people. Welcome to NAF. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe, especially if you're new. Obviously, we got some people that you should be familiar with by now in terms of Famzone Mandem, in terms of D and Dean. Then we've got Mr. Popular himself. Not only the fan, he's popular when it comes to this whole game. He's popular off the pitch as well. So nothing other than that in phase. And then, you know what I mean? This is, what is this? Fifth phase? Fourth phase now?
I think so, yeah. Fourth
yeah.
What show?
Nah, it's just his name's Phase, isn't it?
Oh,
no, but I think it is my fourth.
Nah, you've done more shows than that. You've done more than shows. You've done more shows.
I think it's its full phase, yeah.
Yeah, fourth, fifth, I think.
And then we got the late big up, man. We got the latest, most hardworking man in YouTube. Now he knows what it is. He's getting demand. The trenches, we call it. I'm glad. Well, we're still kind of there, but
nah, bro. But there's the trenches. Like I remember, I don't do the. I used to do the trenches. Remember? Can you remember when
me,
bro? In the man cave before you, I was doing like 6 shows a night. Like it was non-stop. The trenches. You have to go through the trenches.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is trench talks for real.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. And
so, so you were doing a watch along on a Watford game, yeah?
Yeah, Watford, Oxford United, man.
That's kind of almost a derby.
You got to let Daps explain the Christmas outfit, man.
Yeah.
Bro, listen.
It's got Man City on it.
Well, firstly, yeah, it's a City one, but yeah, I'm putting up the Christmas decorations today, innit? So my daughter went home this morning, and they have to be ready by Monday when she comes back. All the decorations have to be up.
What do you do? Real Christmas tree or fake one?
No. We will have like so. We've got like
the real Christmas tree is mad. Have you seen like the
they're shit. They're shit. Unless you get one of them, unless you get a bad boy, like one of them ones you have to go to the Alps or something. Yeah, and you get creatures in your yard, bro. But now we'll have 2 in here, and then like I've got these massive reindeers that go out the front that light up. Like my whole house,
you're doing too much.
And my tree, I'm not gonna lie, my tree, bro, I'm a North Pole elf, yeah. I'm not an angry South Pole elf. I'm a North Pole elf. Like, and I handpick all the decorations. Like, went to a garden centre. Yeah, we had them up where we live in it, and handpicked all of them. And usually this year I've actually told my daughter I'm doing it, but like this is the first year where I've told her I'm doing it. Usually, I remember one year about 2 years ago when Cass and someone else was here, I put her to bed at 8 o'clock and then had to climb up in the loft, get everything down and put everything out. I was up till about 3 in the morning just for her to wake up and go, Daddy, look what the elves have done. And I'm like, yeah, brilliant. Fucking little elves.
You're a better parent than I'll ever be.
I do it for me. I'm acting like I do it for my daughter. I kind of do it for myself, to be honest.
I respect it. I'm Muslim in the Christmas month. Me personally.
Oh, what? So you and Salah swap places, yeah? Okay, got you.
Yeah, now we know, man. I mean, could FaZe get away with being Egyptian, maybe as well?
Nah, he's Jamaican, man.
So he's Egyptian, then, man.
Yeah, us man in school argue with African Caribbeans. Them times there, we're just arguing.
Bare Angolans, bare
Angolans and Nigerians. We just argue with Caribbean African them times.
What was it? What when the world? What when the Africans were all rocking all the Jamaican clothing in that, and they're called the Jamaicans and that, yeah.
This is a mad proud idea. Do you remember the Americanos?
Yeah,
we used to have these African kids in our school, yeah. And it's like one day they caught a basketball and they just transformed into American.
Fubu.
They used to come with long droopy stuff.
Fubu.
They've never been to America in their life. They just adopted the whole persona.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. You probably can't find any pictures, but thank God, yeah, because it wasn't really an era of pictures being taken. But when I used to rock all the fucking academic stuff, bro, I was looking like I thought I was literally from Harlem or something.
Right, Averex and them things there, man.
I've still got my red Avy, bro. I've still got my red Avy.
The first one to have an Averex.
You don't know the Averex. You know,
man's got the half and half, so half leather, half don't know what material. All red one is cold, man. I bring it out every Christmas. I'm gonna wear it this Christmas as well.
Dean's ancient, so of course you'd be one of the first, if not the first.
Cast,
you know what I mean?
Piss off, Cass. I swear.
Well, back in the days of John Barnes and that.
Yeah, man. He's probably older. We know he's John Barnes' age, man.
John Barnes is crazy.
John Barnes is the guy.
That's the reason my dad supports Liverpool. How do you do?
There we go, bro. That's the reason why I support Liverpool. You get me? That's the reason why my kids support Liverpool.
Keyword, phase.
That's the reason why my cousins support Liverpool.
Keyword, yeah. Phase.
What? D? You support Liverpool?
So Dean
Is that what you're saying?
Man, you know what it is, yeah, Dean? We had to get you on because we had to show that we're not ageist on Never a Foul. So
Hey, carry on. No, carry on.
You're probably younger than me. You're probably younger than me.
Nah, man, he's lying like a certain brethren, innit? Hold tight, Paul Scholes, man. But what's it called?
What, Obafemi Martin settings?
Yeah, man.
No, it's Kanu settings, bro. Kanu was forever lying.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't let you get comfortable around here,
remember this. We'll remember this anyway. Definitely remember this. It won't be forgotten.
You'll remember this. Are you sure at your age? Are you sure you remember at your age?
Daps, you're just 1 month younger than me, bro. Don't try it. He's definitely around. He's definitely been around, bro. Don't try them ones. Don't jump out of it. Your hair as well.
Anyways, man.
What are you saying about my hair?
See, there you go. Take your hat off. You see what happens.
No. No.
Well, I'm
We're talking
fucking
hats,
with
Hooks.
a hat on. Fuck it all.
Hooks, take your hat off.
It's cold,
No,
man.
I ain't hit the barbers yet. When I hit the barbers, maybe, innit?
What? Mbappe settings, yeah?
Yeah, man. I have to look good, bro. Yeah, no, I can't lie. But the hats is part of the brand now. The black beanie. Everybody is, but this is. I'm doing this for the branding.
Yo, he's getting ahead of himself. He's talking about the brand and that now. All right. Fucking hell. Sorry, mate.
Bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man. The amount of people that tell me,
What are you
hey,
saying? What are you saying? This
yo,
is a new form of KSI when you don't want to take off the bandana, blood.
bro. We all saw why KSI didn't want to take the back down.
Yeah. We need to see why you don't want to take the hat off.
No, do you know, bro?
It's not even bad, like.
Bro, this is the thing. Bro, this is the thing. It's not
bad. It's bad. It's bad.
No, this is the thing. It's not even bad, bro. But like I said, yeah, the Never a Foul community, yeah, they lost the privilege, yeah. Because when I lost it, they told me Mbappe running down the wings, and I just never again, bro. They lost the privilege, bro. They lost the privilege. So you get me? Subscribe to my thing, and then maybe. But yeah, other than that, bro, you kind of banished.
Well, I think you said you'll take it off when. Didn't you say you'll take it off when Arsenal concede the league?
Did I?
Yeah, you did, but now you want to back out of that, innit? I can
No,
see you
but
feeling
no,
like no. Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Okay,
you did.
cool.
Well,
Right.
if it helps you, innit, we got some IC3 Andy Johnsons in there as well. So,
Well, real talk. Well, real talk.
yeah.
He's from round here as well, you know.
Fair enough. He was a bad boy.
Yeah, he's from round here, Andy Johnson.
Cold footballer, man. But yeah, man.
I'm surprised Kaz knows the footballers that far back.
Actually, that's
how
a
about
valid
this?
point.
Izzy don't even know new generation football. He don't even know about other leagues. That's the man. He only knows Arsenal and a bit of Premier League.
That's me though about City.
I know. So my man wants to come for my knowledge. I'll come for his knowledge.
Of course.
That's
Fuck
crazy.
yeah.
That was absurd.
Crazy.
That sounds crazy.
That's a red card. That is you might have to look the show.
Knowledge, you know.
Come for my knowledge is crazy.
You know what? I'm going. It's long. I'm not.
Whoa.
My kids are watching this, man. I can't be doing this.
I don't understand how that's even a thing. How is that a thing?
What, bro? Knowledge. Where'd you get your knowledge from?
Well, by the elders, no?
No, you get your knowledge from the
That's
brain.
even worse. He's
You
made
get
it
your
feel
knowledge.
it.
You get your knowledge from the brain, bro.
You
You
brain,
get your
it's
knowledge
crazy
from
to me.
the brain. And
There's
you
5
still
men
pass
as well.
the knowledge.
There's
What's
men
elders?
there. Where are you getting brain from, bro? I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear that.
From the elders.
He said chicks is passed down the generation.
That sounds crazy.
You get your
6 men, you're getting brain is crazy. I'm not-
You lot are-
I said you get brain from the elders, you know.
he said, where do you get knowledge from, innit? You get that teachers, I know.
Oh,
I didn't once say brain. You said knowledge, and where do you get knowledge from?
yep. Bro, I've called it knowledge before. I'm not going to say. I could say. Listen, I need to
Hey,
get some of your
Daps,
knowledge
man.
in it.
Come on, man. Go off the subject, man. Live your life, man. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Live your
no,
life, man. Live your life.
Right now, I'm not going to lie, yeah.
He's trying to deflect because he's got the Amex later.
Yeah, and you man have got Chelsea tomorrow, and you lot got fucking Villa at home. So listen, it's great talking about Christmas and knowledge right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm good with that.
So Man City at the Amex, man. before depth comes into it, yeah. Or am I not allowed to say that now?
We'll allow
I think
it.
anything with you is questionable right now. I'm
Yeah,
not
That's
gonna
the
lie.
yellow. That's the yellow card.
Yeah, exactly.
yellow card settings.
Exactly, man. Does anyone believe in City for later?
No.
No.
I believe in Santa more than I believe in
Do you think
fucking
Brighton are
City
gonna
at the
win?
moment.
I think
Okay,
Brighton's
that's
going to win.
So do I.
Decent.
I actually think Brighton's going to win.
I think Brighton's going to win.
Now, don't get me wrong, Man City can definitely win, but the way that Man City are just playing at the moment, it's all looking a bit fugazi, man. Like, but it'll be interesting to see if Pep does something a bit different and switches it up a bit and see if he can go.
Bro, how can we switch? How?
He ain't going to switch it up. He ain't switching nothing up.
Like, bro, yesterday in the press conference, Pep
you
said
tell him again, Dean, man.
the same players are available as were available midweek. So how's he going to switch it up?
You know, I can't lie. Yeah, the way that why is it? Yeah, why is it the season? Yeah, that we have the bad start. Yeah, and things are looking a bit shaky. You man decide to fall off the cliff. Why couldn't you have fell off the cliff last season?
So hold on.
They never started that well last season.
Hold on.
Did
No.
Yeah, they had a bad start last season, to be
I
fair.
just got it earlier. But when you say fell off a cliff, to be fair, like if we
They're only
win
a
today,
couple of points behind
Yeah.
Liverpool. I mean,
Let's
that's the
go
only
top.
annoying thing. That's the only annoying thing about City.
if we win today, we go top 4 a minute. That is
okay.
so it's. But I'm not gonna act like it's not even the results for me. It's the performances and it's the body language. Like the body language is a thing for me. It's things I've heard coming out of I heard a lot of shit yesterday. Yeah, off of someone quite close to the club. Like there could be a lot more there's a lot more shake-ups going on. Like, I don't know, it's not no Pep stuff. It's nothing to do with Pep. Well, it is to do with Pep, but not to do with Pep leaving. But like, there's a certain player that potentially a lot of some shit could come out that his time at the Etihad could be done.
KDB.
No. KDB's time's done at the end of the season anyway. I know he's going. Like,
What, Haaland?
No, not Haaland, bro. Not Haaland. It's obvious, bro. I'll say it's Grealish. Like, it might not.
Oh, yeah.
Who cares about Grealish? No one cares about Grealish.
No,
Come
bro.
on.
We do care
It's
about
not fair,
Grealish.
man.
We do
We're
care
the
about
black
Grealish.
guy.
Bro,
So where's the
because
black guy, innit?
Right
the
now,
black
if you look at
Always
it,
the black
we need Grealish right now, bro. Like Grealish, there's no coincidence when Grealish is at his best, yeah, then City are at their best. Like whether rivals see it or not, it is a thing, bro. 100%. The treble, his best season at City was the treble season by a country mile, yeah. And he was for me, he was our top 5 players that season, right? He was one of the first names on the team sheet for Pep, if you look at game time as well. And the thing is that, look, if talking context, yeah, we are a team that are easy to, the way to beat City is on the transition, yeah, because of how we play ball. Now, if you lose the ball, then the transition starts, right? If you play with a player like Doku,
minus
or you
Rodri,
play with
that's
minus Rodri's important. No, but even with Rodri on the but that's valid. That is valid. That if you've got Rodri there, the transitions become more difficult to hit City on, right? But without Rodri, you've then got defenders coming in and playing where Rodri plays. You've got Rico inverting, you've got Akanji stepping forward, you've got Stone stepping forward, Vardy stepping forward. Then it makes, you're even more open to transition, right? Then and this is a thing where people will try and pinpoint one individual thing, but football's never that. It's multiple different things. It's the impact of one player and the knock-on of the whole team, right? And then if you throw Doku, who, because of the style of play that Doku has, yeah, there's more chance of losing the ball. And now Savio, although Savio at the start of the season was, not always looking for a goal, was sometimes doing the right thing, slowing the game down, moving the ball back. Since Savio hasn't got a goal, he's constantly looking to shoot, which then means blocks, transition. So all of a sudden, whereas with Grealish, Grealish is not going to do that. Grealish does not lose the ball. Grealish also will drive with the ball and win you fouls further up the pitch. Just little things that take that. I mean, against Sporting, for example, that could have happened, yeah? And it could have stopped the second one. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That Grealish is just one of these players that you don't lose the ball with him, so you can't be transitioned on. And, I think we're missing him. We are missing him. I mean, it doesn't help the fact that we're missing other players, but I'm not going to lie, I'm worried today as well. And come 8 o'clock, I could be here going, we're top. But if that doesn't happen, I'm then going, right, we're going into the international break. The first time ever in Pep's whole career, he will have lost 4 games on the bounce.
Inshallah.
Liverpool then go on and win, all of a sudden I'm going, right, Liverpool are now 5 points ahead of us, right? For me, if Liverpool are 2 points ahead of us and we have to go to Anfield in about 3 weeks' time, 3-4 weeks' time. If we have to go to Anfield 2 points behind Liverpool, then I'm more than happy to go there and go, do you know what? Cool. Because the only time we've beat Liverpool, like in many, 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 many years, away from home has been the season where Liverpool had already won the league, right? So we're going there. We usually draw or lose there, right? Draws, recently we've got a few draws. So if we go there 2 points behind them, draw, no problem whatsoever, because they're still only 2 points ahead of us and they've got to come back to the Etihad. Alternatively, even if we go there and lose and we're only 5 points behind them, cool, because I've said if we can go into January anything less than 6 points behind Liverpool, I'm not worried, right? The minute it gets to that 6 points or above, I'm looking at it going, this is where Liverpool, this could become a bit of a problem because like we let them pull away too much and it goes back to the one season they did win the league.
Daps, why do you not mind going into January 5 points? Is it because you can buy
we've done it before?
No,
is
that what you're saying?
One, because we're going to have players back, hopefully in January, right? Hopefully we'll have a lot more players back to fitness. Secondly, yes, we can hit the transfer market. And thirdly, it is a thing that City come better.
I hate your club, man. I hate your club. I can go and buy someone who's crazy.
Yeah,
I hate you.
But so can you.
Well, we won't. I know that club's like. You piss me off.
Don't try and run that narrative.
Off, man.
No.
Oh, you're going to buy something.
Hold on. Don't try and run that narrative.
No, you piss me off now.
Oh, sorry. It's a January transfer window only for City, or can not anyone buy
it's only
anyone
for
in
City,
January?
man. It's only for
Yeah,
City.
I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you. It's only for City.
What do you mean? You bought Jorginho and Zim. I saw you bought Jorginho in January.
Bro, it's not my fault. Look, it's not my fault that you're bored. Last time you went into January, top of the league, able to go on and win it, your board went and fucking bought 2 championship fucking centre backs. That's not my fault. That's your board's fault. Yeah, so don't blame me for that. Liverpool. Yeah. When Van Dijk was injured and they went out and bought. But that's why if we get to January and we're within touching distance of you, or if Arsenal go on a mad surge, we need. Like Arsenal, I'd probably say 7 points. I'm not so worried. But with you lot, I'd like to keep it round about the 5 point thing. Then we can do what we do.
You think Liverpool are going to keep up this form to the end of the season?
I do at the moment, yeah. Whoa. End of the season? Nah, not end of the season. Look, it's right now. You know when you look at football and you go, oh, shit, I can't see where this team's dropping points, yeah?
That's
at the start of every season.
Forest.
Yeah, Forest.
Yeah. All them ones. But City, at the start of every single season, you hear, oh, my God, you might as well give City the trophy now, right? And then...
That's silliness, though, because you start bad and then you figure it out and then you just go on a mad run.
I do think at the moment, like, I think this football under Slot is more sustainable than the Klopp football was because it is less draining on the players. So I don't believe that Liverpool are going to go unbeaten the rest of the season, but I don't look at because I think if it got to it and we needed to win at the Etihad, I think we beat them at the Etihad, right? If it was in because when it has been, City need to beat Liverpool at the Etihad in the league. City have beaten Liverpool at the Etihad in the league, right? When they've had to. But I do think Liverpool look very good at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I think at the moment, for me, they should be favourites in the league and the Champions League.
The only thing about it with Liverpool.
Let me know another team.
Is Man City are still only 2 points behind Liverpool when we're looking at Liverpool saying Liverpool are flying and Man City are in the dumps, and they're literally neck and neck still. So that's what I feel like Liverpool fans, because obviously Arsenal have had this for the last 2 years where we've been flying and Man City have not been so good, and they've still won the league the last couple of years. So I feel like we're kind of all writing Man City off when they've won the league 4 years in a row. For us to write them off makes no sense.
Enough, man.
That's the thing. I'm not.
Man City are still favourites to win the league as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't even.
I've got more faith in City than Paul.
What I would say right now is, I hear it right now, but if we don't turn things round today and get a win today, that's where I then think, do you know what, Liverpool, and I'm not confident. I'm not confident today, because like I said, the body language of the players, fatigue is definitely a thing. Like do you know Pep always tells the players, they must, if they're fit, they must play for their country. Yeah, because Pep's a strong believer in that and understands as a footballer, you want to play for your country. I've heard that Pep was telling people yesterday, pull out, like telling players, you need to pull out because that tells you, bro, it tells you that like fatigue is a thing. Like, if you want to call it scared because it suits your narrative, no problem.
Huh?
Like, it shows that he's concerned. If concerned is scared, it's the same
can
thing.
we change?
Yeah.
Can we change?
Yeah,
the
worried, 100%.
Can we change the sign that's actually fact as well? Yeah, motivating a group of players to go and win a league again and again and again is probably the most difficult part of winning trophies in general.
Yeah. He always says that
this
teams
should
need to be.
If anything, we should kind of expect this from City to have a little bit of a drop because.
Oh, well, we expected it. Hold on,
we got
deep it,
Bernardo Silva who wants to leave.
Hold on, Cass, deep it. When we won 2 leagues, everyone was saying it's difficult to go and do the third. When we did the third, I remember you telling me, because you lot had done a treble before. Yeah. Listen, to go and do it the 4th time is next level difficult. To go and do it the 5th time, and I'll be real, like I've said that. I think Pep will be looking at this group of players going, is the desire there? Is it time for a refresh? And maybe is it time for me to move on and someone else to come in and put a new firework up there?
If we keep it a buck, Man City's transfer window was nothing short of dog shit pretty much altogether, in my opinion. But now looking at it,
it wasn't your opinion at the time.
We didn't think of it at the time. Yeah. But over now we can see it's been horrendous in that state, and maybe even the year before.
But hold on. Can I ask you something then?
That good.
So if City's, and this is just a question for you, because this shows how football is so reactionary. So City's transfer window now, in hindsight, you're saying was dog shit. Yeah,
I thought it was dead. I thought it was dead at the time.
Okay, cool, perfect. So was Liverpool's transfer window perfect?
No, it was horrendous.
No, it's disgusting.
Well done.
Disgraceful.
Right.
Great point.
It's disgusting.
So in that case, why are we saying City? Why are we, if back in the summer we were saying City had a good transfer window, why are we now saying that it was a bad transfer window?
No, because if you look at the one that just happened or the one before,
if we said it was good in the summer, and now we're saying, and now we're saying it was bad. Why was it bad? Explain to me why it was bad. And I'm not saying it wasn't. I just
on paper it looked good because you got Savio in, who was one of the more hot prospects. Gundo, because we know Gundo for what he does, and he was actually doing it. But when you look at it on a whole, you needed a DM because of this kind of situation, and then getting rid of Alvarez, I don't think you really replaced him either.
Agreed, 100%. Okay, so why was Liverpool shit then?
Liverpool, because they signed.
Yeah, but what did they do?
Ours is shit. Hold on, wait. Ours is crap. No, ours is Ours is crap.
If you signed someone, would you be where you are now, or would it be a change?
No. We needed a DM. We've needed a DM for 3 years. We've needed a DM for 3 years now.
What do you?
You got Gravenberch.
If we keep it,
no, we didn't know that Gravenberch can do that. We didn't know this. We didn't know this.
Actually keep it.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not bad because you found someone that can do it. If you went and bought in a DM, you might have bought a DM, never found out that Gravenberch can do such a good job.
The thing is, a lot of the players that we thought that were not so good, like Gravenberch and Diaz, have come to like mad form. But they were always good players, but obviously Klopp didn't get the best out of them. But at the moment of time, Liverpool still need more. That's why they're crying out for more. And if we keep it a buck, Liverpool are taking advantage of a shit part of where the top 6 are trying to find themselves again. Whether it's City and Arsenal,
our manager is that good. Our manager is that good, bro.
Let me ask you a question then, Kaz.
No, we said this about. Remember, Man United finished 3rd. We said we overperformed, but really and truly, that's probably a capitalization because Liverpool and Chelsea were not that good that season, and they only found form towards the end of the season. Well, Chelsea actually just fell off a cliff that season. But I'm just thinking at the moment. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to discredit Slot and say Slot's crap. I'm just saying you're making the best of a situation at the moment, and clearly your players are hungry for something as well. You still got like was Van Dijk, your core, and that these man got an aging. No offense, but aging KDB.
Bro. Van Dijk's old. Salah's old. Everyone's old, bro.
It's old. But don't get me wrong. Their part is old and injury prone. Yours is old and not injury prone.
Hold on. Injury. Hold on. There's one more. Yeah, I'm not going to do the injury prone thing, but there's another thing that is relevant. Is you could say that this City team are less hungry. Like,
I think so.
Because we've fucking been eating, bro. We've been eating.
Yeah, I think.
Well, let me ask you a question. Yeah, you see what people say when they like to say like Slot, if he wins the league in his first season, looks bad on Arteta. Does Slot winning his league and the league look bad on Klopp?
You can say that.
I wouldn't say that.
You can say that.
Of course you fucking
write
wouldn't.
that one down. Write that one down.
You can say it.
Of course you wouldn't say that. But bro,
you
can say that.
You can say that because, bro, you can
piss
say
off
that
anyway,
because the reason.
Andy, watch. Later on, we're gonna talk anyway. We're gonna link up. We're gonna talk. Anyway,
the truth of the matter is,
don't bring that on someone else's show. Don't open our personal family issues here. Are you crazy?
Well, the truth is, there is a reason why Klopp went, and that's because it's very clear now. Klopp does not want to just be a coach, and Klopp at his best is just a coach. Because
like
when Klopp was doing Champions League wins, when Klopp was doing Premier League wins, Premier League challenging, Klopp was
look
a
at
coach,
the Bundesliga as
right?
well.
The minute Edwards came in, the minute Edwards left, Klopp said, "I want more responsibilities." Became more than a coach, and since then, Liverpool haven't really done much. Right? Now, the key is that he told all you man, "I'm leaving your club because I'm tired." Right?
Yeah.
He's left your club, and within a couple of months, he's taken up a job as what? More than a coach. It's the same as Eddie. So that's the truth. So maybe it's not that Slot is a better coach than Klopp. It's that Klopp was taking on too much responsibility.
Can I add a little something into it? Or maybe Pep's just getting found out.
Why are we throwing this back on Pep?
Throwing it back on Pep is crazy. Throwing it back on Pep's crazy.
You know what? Yeah. Because
I didn't say
it's him that's throwing it back on him, not me. No, I said it. He was the one doing it. All right.
What you're saying, throwing it back on Pep is crazy.
No,
that's I fully just registered now. No, one more thing I'm out of here, you know. One more thing.
He's always trying to throw it back on. Always.
Gang up on the youngest guy in the room, man.
Yeah, you got to watch your mouth, Cass. Watch your mouth, bro. Serious.
But I mean, it's a good point though, and I think it's a. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't get why it's like if Slot wins the league, it looks bad on Arteta. Why is it not if Slot wins the league, it looks bad on Pep? Like, you know, Slot is coming in.
Let me explain that to you.
As the new manager, you know, never been in the Prem before, and they're throwing
I'm going to catch a stray now. Because I'm going to catch a stray now. What? I'm catching a stray.
Here's the reason. Here is the reason why.
On his first try, you know.
Wow, who's throwing it back?
What? I said dethroning.
Dethroning. Oh, pause.
Yeah, dethroning Pep on his first try.
So, but here's the thing. The reason why it looks bad on Arteta and not on Pep is because Pep has proven that he can win the league. No, not just one. No, not just one before. He's proven that he can win the league once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Right, that's old chestnut. There's a reason why chestnut's stuffing is eaten every year at Christmas, right? Yeah. The difference is Arteta, has come in, and the only reason we have given that Arteta has not won the league is but he's been up against Pep and Klopp. He's been up against Pep and Klopp. Now you've got a man that has come in and instantly gone, don't matter that I'm up against Pep, I'm still going to win it. So do you know what? If you want to say it looks bad on Pep, no problem.
No, I was just asking the question.
No, you know what? It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad on Pep. But what I would say to that is, sometimes a manager can come in and do well. Like what we do every time someone does well or achieves something, we assume that everyone else is doing badly. The fact of the matter is, the fact that Arteta hasn't won the league and Pep's won it for the last 4 years, it's not just Arteta that hasn't won the league. It's another 19 teams that haven't won the league. That's what everyone always forgets. It's not like Arteta, you didn't win the league. No, 19 teams didn't win the league. Arteta was the closest.
You're right. It's just the other 19 didn't say they were going. The other 19 didn't say they were going to, did they?
Yeah, but Arteta's the closest to Pep. A lot of this Arteta slander is because he's closest to Pep. Fair enough, you're close to Pep. But, not anymore. But the fact of the matter is, everyone else is not winning the league either. So it's like having Usain Bolt in the race and everyone thinking that you should be beating Usain Bolt, but no one's beating Usain Bolt. And moaning at the guy that's getting closest to Usain Bolt. Because Pep
I do hear that.
It's as simple as that. People can be great. People forget that they can be great.
One thing I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself with the Brighton game though is when a team looks down and out, there has to be a turning point. Like where they just click and then they just go smash whatever they need to go smash, right? And then that could be Brighton and Dunk or them, man.
But there's usually a catalyst to that.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at the moment, and I don't know what the
I just see who is it? What's his name? Minter and Matoma. I just see the breaks through them, and obviously Welbeck as well. Whoever they want to part from, really, but mainly Welbeck because he's the link-up guy. And if they set up anyhow, like I've been saying against Liverpool, I think like the mid block, not a high line, just to keep hard on that bay. I think this is where it's like they can maneuver it, and I just don't know how City handle that. And
this is the worry that you talk about how they set up, and for me, I'm like I've said about how because Rodri's not there, that certain things are happening and we're playing a certain way, and then I just said if we are to win this, usually change of events happens from a catalyst, and I'm going right. So what's the catalyst going to be? And I'd love it to be that Pep goes, do you know what? Yeah, this isn't working. I'm going to change something. But the one thing we see with Pep is he don't really like doing that too much, right? And then I look at who's coming back in.
Thierry Henry said that.
De Bruyne got 5 minutes the other day. I still don't think De Bruyne's ready to start. Maybe this is the type of game that if we can keep it fucking for once. Like one of the main things we see this season is we've been conceding goals in the opening 15 minutes in a lot of our games, right? So that's the first thing. We actually have to go away, and Pep needs to go, none of this gung-ho shit, especially if we're tired. We need to go back to basics. And remember the season we did the treble, where Pep all of a sudden went playing 4 centre-backs, and we actually started fucking defending well, yeah? That's what we need to do. Maybe we need to go back to basics and just fucking start defending well, right? But again, I look at that and go, well, if Diaz and Stones aren't available, all of a sudden...
Is Diaz and Stones not available now?
Diaz and Stones are not available.
Oh, shit.
Pep said...
Pep turns average players into almost world-class players. That's what he does. You look at Akanji, players like Akanji, they look like just as good a centre back as anyone in the league.
But D, it's about partnerships. No, but it's about this is the thing. It's about partnerships. Yeah, with players, it's about partnerships, and that's the concern. Like, Akanji next to Diaz, cool. Akanji Stones, cool. Stones Diaz, cool. Akanji Ake, yeah, that has not worked. Right, sure. I've seen it multiple times.
You might put Vardy there and then put Ake left back instead.
I'd be here for that. I'd be here for that. Like I've said since we signed Vardy, I want to see Vardy as a centre back because I think he's a fucking very good centre back. But at the moment,
he's doing a lot on the left at the minute, though, man.
He scored our fucking comeback goal against Bournemouth last week. He scored a lot of goals. So all of a sudden, are we in a position where we can do that at the moment? Like, so I don't know, man. We'll see. But that's the thing. If I see the lineup and I see that, I might go, okay, this could be the catalyst to something. But we can't just keep running what's been failing for us. We can't, because it's not nothing's going to change until we. And the other thing is, maybe the international break could be a good thing because Haaland looks fatigued. Haaland looks like he's been running to the ground.
His body language
is bad at the moment.
Lately.
Yeah, very bad.
But so, I was gonna say, you know what looks super bad? These likes. If you ain't done so yet, make sure you smash the like button, people. Obviously,
can you do a poll? Can you do an actual genuine poll to whether they think City or Brighton are going to win today? Because I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but your chat's so toxic. There's literally
It's Brighton in it.
Yeah. I say one sometimes, Chinks. I say one thing.
I don't like Chinks. I hate that. I hate Chinks. You know what? When Cass came on board of Never a Fail, we had a lot less subs. I was like, because I was going on other channels. It was mad toxic. I was going, do you know what? I love our chat, because our chat is not toxic. And it's slowly just become, the fact that you're going, your chat is so toxic. That's where I was 2 years ago about other people's. Now it's about mine. I'm like,
I still think we got one of the best chats on YouTube. Like,
I'm going to highlight how toxic your chat is, The other day, I was late. I was on the street and I was watching the game driving, in my car. And the moment the final whistle went against Inter Milan, my phone starts ringing from a WhatsApp number I've never, ever seen. It's not in my phone. Because I'm driving and watching the game, I decline it. When I go home now, I go in my WhatsApp. It's this random person saying, ha, Arsenal just lost. I found your number on the internet and I put bad business reviews on your business. This is literally someone who's gone from the chat, gone onto my socials, gone from my personal socials to my business page, got my number and called me and messaged me just to gloat about the loss. That's how toxic your chat is.
But I didn't know from our
how did he get your number?
Yeah, that's
On my I got a rubbish clearance business, and it was
Oh,
in my
right,
bio,
I've seen
innit?
that. I've seen
But
that.
then I've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a flyer on it with my number on it, and someone done that.
Wow,
just-
that is a lot of
Wait,
work.
what's your
Bob.
business? I'm sure we can get people in the chat
Rubbish
now to get you
cleaning,
some
rubbish
good.
cleaning.
You
I'm
want to put
scared,
people
I'm
to use
scared.
some
No,
good
yeah.
I'm
Don't say
scared.
the name of your
I'm
business
scared.
now. No.
You don't even want that. You don't even want that
I
business.
don't
You
even
don't
want the business. I don't even want the business.
That's a fuck for you, know. Wait, that whoever that was must be some young prick, yeah, to actually be trying to give negative reviews in that.
I don't know.
No, but you know
that's
what?
some fucking-
I
needed that.
Chat, though.
I needed that lesson, though. I needed
Yeah,
that
yeah,
lesson
yeah.
to show how serious this stuff could be and how to separate
serious
business with
matter.
personal.
Yeah. No,
Bro,
for real.
death threats. I've
serious.
had multiple death threats.
swear.
I've had multiple death threats. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you don't take death threats that are in your inbox very seriously. Let's be real.
Well, certain channels, I imagine certain channels don't have mods on their shit. Just let it run and let it fly.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, man.
No, but it's
That's-
needed because if we're allowed to say whatever we want to say, they're allowed to say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
100.
mean? And keep it coming, man. Negativity spreads faster than positivity. Just keep spreading it here and smash the fucking likes. Do you know what I mean?
Real
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and actually,
Subscribe, like, share it in your group chats, man. You can just share the chat in your group
those
chat.
likes,
don't share his
since I
number.
asked for likes, I think it's only gone up by like 20. So make sure you keep smashing the likes, people. We can get this up to 200 real quick. If all of you lot just quickly take 2 seconds to go and do so, as well as find everyone else's channels in the description below or after this show. You'll find them.
Can I ask Hooks a question? Hooks, Chinks, FaZe, or D. Would you say today, obviously at the end of the season there will be other games, but would you say today this is the most important game of your season so far?
The Chelsea one.
Tomorrow, you mean?
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
sorry.
You don't want to go?
100%.
Yeah.
Well, do you know why? Because I feel like this game, if it goes the way we don't want it to go, it's right before an international break, and I feel like that will
Dubai.
No, but not even from that.
Needs to
perspective.
buy
I mean,
badly.
yeah, we do need to buy badly, but I mean, just from the perspective of there's like a good.
Habibi, come to Dubai. We need Dubai, bro.
Palmer's definitely out, by the way.
Okay, cool. But there's
man
a
said Arteta needs that meat in his mouth, you know.
That
Nah,
was
man,
crazy.
Whoa,
I stopped supporting that season. I actually stopped supporting after that, you know.
Whoa. No,
You had the man dangling meat over his mouth. Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm not even after we won the Champions League. Yeah, we had this taxi driver that fucking in Istanbul. We had this taxi driver that had taken us to the ground because the coaches were long, and afterwards we were like, we paid him and said, "Can you take us to get some food?" He was like, where do you want to go? And we were like, "Just take us to a kebab place." And we were like, "Unless you know what, we just won the Champions League. Unless you know somewhere nice, we'll get you some food as well." Bro, this guy basically took us to the equivalent of that. The cheeky fucking taxi driver took us to like the most bougie spot in fucking Istanbul, yeah. And they started doing that to like there's a load of football fans all pissed up all day, been at the football, smashed, and there's this guy in leather fucking trousers, like fucking sunglasses on, dangling steak, not meat. Yeah. You know the rest, didn't it?
The Gizzly Gobbler, innit?
No, but to answer your question, Daps, about the most important game of the season, I wouldn't say it's the most important game of the season, but I'll say it's the most important game in this period because of our fan base. Our fan base, and especially our online fan base, it's easy to. Do you know what I mean? Because we're streamers, innit? And we talk to a lot of rival fans, so we kind of get confused with our expectations and what we expect and what other people think. But
yeah,
it's not the most important game of our season, but it's the most important game at this period for the morale of the fan base and what we believe. Arteta's under pressure from the fan base or certain fan bases, but he's not under pressure.
Not under the pressure from the
job.
board.
Oh, even Ornstein is saying that Arteta has to deliver something. Like this is pressure. Like Arteta is 100 million% under pressure. Like, and I think
what pressure in what regard though? Pressure in what regard though?
To deliver. Like obviously,
he's under. But what I think people forget is he's probably under more pressure from himself. You think Arteta also feels like he wants to win something as well? It's not like.
But I feel like the fans. Yeah, but I feel like the pressure that he's under himself, any pressure that he puts on himself, like I know that Arteta is that kind of guy that always like expects more and more and more from himself, yeah. But when you're someone that naturally puts pressure on yourself, when you're then getting pressure from the outside as well, that can be mad overwhelming. and we've already seen like in a lot of his press conferences, he's kind of losing it a bit. Like he's even like talking like, bro, he couldn't say no, Declan Rice is gonna play not gonna play to a question about a footballer who's got a broken toe. Like for me,
do you not understand the logic behind that though? Because when you're speaking to us fans, you're talking to the ops as well, and then when you're talking to the ops, you're talking to the opposition. The opposition are going to set up in a way to nullify what you're doing. So if they know everybody you're going to have on the pitch and stuff, they don't have to worry about. You're giving them a game plan. Do you get what I mean? He's always coy about. He said Odegaard might play. This guy was not playing. He always does that. It's for the opposition. It's not for us.
It's weird though. But it's weird because like
weird. It's quite intelligent.
Do you honestly think that, for example, Maresca isn't preparing?
I don't care about Maresca still, to be honest.
If Declan Rice plays or not, I'll tell him I'll stamp on his foot. Like, I'm not being funny. If I was a manager and it was Chelsea, Maresca or something, and he said, "Oh, Declan Rice playing," I'll be like, "Okay, if he's playing, just stamp on his foot. Stamp on that toe."
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's not the question, though, isn't it?
No, as an Arsenal fan, though, Hawks, you got to understand when we start 2 seasons ago when we were mad attacking and then we were playing great and we never won the league. Everybody knew how we were going to play. Towards the end of the season, they figured out what we were doing, and then teams started nullifying us, and our style of play weren't working. The next season, he went with a style of play that was more defensive. That didn't work. If you know our team, is the most versatile team in the Premier League. Majority of our players can play in numerous positions. We play positional play in it. So our style is all about mystery to a degree. You don't know whether Timber's on the left or the right. You don't know who's inverting. You don't know. Sometimes Havertz will peel out to the right. Saka will go in the midfield. Our whole style is about mystery. So
I've never heard that.
There is no mystery.
Scooby doing that.
But there is no mystery, bro.
Do you get what I mean, though?
I understand what
I would have
you're
got
saying.
away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
But there's no mystery, bro. Like Arsenal, for me, right now, are arguably the most predictable team. Like, okay, like, look, how many times has people said, "Oh, why isn't Nwaneri playing in the 10?"
So hold on. So I just wanna because you said it's weird. So Arteta is weird because he doesn't come out before a game and tell everybody 100% who's available to play. That's what we're going with. He's weird.
No. He's weird for many other reasons. But it's just weird.
The fact that he does that, the fact that I actually rate Arteta, the fact that Arteta came out, and literally be going, this player's injured, this player's injured, this player's injured, and then all of a sudden they'd appear in the team. I was going, why do other fucking managers not do this? Yeah, because like it does. Like, is there a rule you have to say if players are injured or not? Like, so I actually rate Arteta for doing that. But I do think, maybe in the past he is the mystery. This season, there's no mystery there.
Can I put a situation to the panel if you don't mind? Yeah. So Arsenal's on 18 points. Bournemouth have 15 points. They got Brentford at Brentford.
You're not trying to put Man United in this conversation.
Newcastle have Forest. Newcastle have Forest, and they're on 15 points. And obviously, Forest can either peel away or Newcastle can go on 18 points, just like you lot. Fulham have 15 points.
Wait for it, guys.
They have Crystal Palace.
Wait for it.
They could be on the same points as Arsenal. Brighton, if they beat City, go above Arsenal. Tottenham beat Ipswich at their gaff. They go above Arsenal. All of a sudden, it looks a little bit Van der Peaky, innit?
So
and then,
you haven't actually mentioned United
No,
yet.
But I'm just saying United's going to beat Leicester and they're 3 points off. But I'm saying all these teams that are above 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th could literally go either on points or above.
In the bottom half of the league.
And then it looks a little bit like, this ain't it. You know what the fact? And I was gonna peel off for what Dee said about the fan base, isn't it? It's what it's gonna be.
So we're all right. We're not going to be touched by anyone else.
No, but
we're good, thank God.
I'm just saying, if there is a loss for Arsenal, it's not like all these other teams are sat. If they win, obviously they get better goal difference. But if Arsenal lose, they go down by whether it's 1 or 2 or whatever. They do go.
Villa ain't winning today.
Villa ain't winning today, so let's forget about that. But if they do get like a point, let's say they get a draw, they're above Arsenal. It's just it don't look good on paper.
Dean, can I just ask you, when you get dethroned,
the optics don't look good.
Sounds crazy, but go on.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Don't know that word from, but go on.
Why are we throwing D about? Do you know what I mean?
I don't like it. You know what? I don't know what it was. I just didn't like it.
Man.
I didn't like it. It sounded so silly.
That was tedious segue, bro.
No, but you know what? I'm just trying. You know what? Just finish your sentence, but be careful.
Do we now have to make sure that we don't use the letter D in it?
You got to use different wording.
If you can use it, just try not to use it as much as
test
you
the
do.
man's vocabulary. You got to test the man's vocabulary.
You got to test your vocab, bro.
If Liverpool move from first to second or third, will the sunglasses come off?
Sunglasses ain't going off, bro. Sunglasses are not coming off, bro. It's that. Like,
why? Pink eye.
Listen. Oh, there we go. You seen me. What are you talking about, bro? Right.
Don't say that day, bro. After I said pink eye, please. Don't say
bro, it's not even about that. Like, we got a new manager. It's no signings, bro. It's a good journey we're on right now, bro. Because at the end of the day, the fan base was in meltdown when Klopp said he was leaving, bro. This guy, I didn't know where this guy came from. I didn't know who he was.
Do it for Norbert. Do it for Norbert and all of that.
Say again.
It means do it for Norbert. It means more. All of that. Yeah, it all happened.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know who this guy was.
Quad train was happening at that point. Yeah. Quad train was on.
Like, so you know what? Listen, the journey. Listen, at the start of the season, I was depressed because we didn't sign no one. New manager. Like, there was bare stuff to be pissed off about. Nah, bro, I'm in a good mood, bro. Can I
yamming a lemon, bro?
Huh?
Hey, Chings, what is that? A mango?
That's a lemon, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know it's a mango, bro. You ain't gonna culture, bro. It's mango, lemon. You know, lemon's crazy. Man, just sitting there eating lemons is nuts.
It look yellow. It look mad yellow though.
Man said lemon, you know. I can't.
You can just sit there and eat a lemon.
But it look mad yellow. Look, it looks mad yellow, bro.
Yeah, it's mad yellow,
mango,
bro. It looks like a chip thing.
Guys, who can sit there and eat a lemon?
Well, maybe FaZe can. He might be trying to.
These men are mad bitter. These reps are mad bitter, so you never know. But well, typical FaZe is eating a fruit with the word man in, but it is what it is.
Oh, you're right. It was melon, so that shows where your mind goes. But it was.
I guess back to what Cass was saying. Like, I do think that
sensible hooks.
I do feel like a lot of the Arsenal fan base like to ignore like how bad the optics could be in it. Like, it's always like, oh, it's not really that deep. Oh, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, and then we'll get to a point where it's non-recoverable. And then that's when they'll start like calling stuff out. But it's like, if you could just like sometimes just accept the reality in it. Like, I don't think people need to like go out and slew the club or slew the manager or whatever. But sometimes just accept what the reality is. And like, if we do end up losing or draw, see, this is the thing. It doesn't even need to be a loss. A draw is just as bad. Yeah, we could have like a good 3-4 teams leapfrog us, and then we're going in. And this is the why. I guess back to your question, where I think this is
more
like
Premier Leagues than us.
Yeah, but I don't care about all that. I don't care about all that because like
you don't care about facts. That's crazy.
Okay, but then when you apply context to the facts, like it was done under a completely different regime.
No, but I'm just because this is what you say. If you're telling everybody to be realistic and stuff, yeah. As an Arsenal fan, tell me a period of your life when we've ever been the most dominant team winning leagues back to back to back.
There's never been a period of time. There's never been a period of time where we've been dominant, but there has been a period of time where we challenged the dominant team properly. Like in 7-8 years, we won 3 of 7.
Definitely 3. Don't try and throw 4. You know how many Premier Leagues you won.
I meant to say 3 of 7 or 3 of 8. Right. Like Wenger.
So how did the 4 get in there?
Wenger came in, and it's kind of a similar scenario. Like around that time, the media, English media was slating Wenger. Nobody knew who he was. Yeah. The fan base was up in arms. Who's this French guy? Nobody knows him. Why is he the manager of Arsenal? He didn't really have like it wasn't a great career prior. You know, he had done a few things, but it wasn't outstanding. Like, it wasn't someone who you would go, he's going to come in and immediately do something. And then he came in, and in his second season, he beat Fergie to the league, and Fergie, we all know about Fergie. But then he won it another 2 times.
Do you not see how you just contradicted yourself?
What?
So I said that Chelsea have won more leagues than us, and then you said, but that was a different time period. And then to use your justification,
I said a different regime.
But Wenger's a different regime. So why are you allowed to refer to?
No, but you asked me. You asked.
But if you're saying that, I use Chelsea as a justification as they've been more successful than us in recent times, and you said that was a different regime, and then your rebuttal was Wenger's time, which was a way.
No, it wasn't
no.
It wasn't my rebuttal. You said to me.
You said it in response.
Tell me a time period where Arsenal have been dominant. So I'm responding to you. Like, I didn't bring it out of nowhere. I'm responding to you. And this is the thing I don't understand.
No, but then you said the Chelsea thing, though.
I said the Chelsea thing.
Your response was different regime.
I said prior. Yeah. So originally to you, I said it's a different regime. And then you said to me, tell me a time period where Arsenal have dominated. And that's when I got into
I said the time period thing before that when you said about fans need to be realistic. That's when
fans do need to, okay.
And then we moved on to the Chelsea point.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a question, yeah? Because this is something that Arsenal fans do as well, yeah?
Why are you to do that blanket thing, though, man? I'm me, and my opinion is mine. Your opinion.
But what you're doing is something that a lot of other fans within the fan base do. So I'm not trying to group you or generalize. I'm just telling you what you're currently doing to me is something that a lot of fans in the Arsenal fan base do. Yeah. You are questioning me on my opinions towards the club that don't align with yours instead of questioning the club. Why is it easier for you and why is it so much quicker for you to question me because we don't agree on a few things than actually just call out the reality? Like, instead of just accepting the reality that we could be in a position where a few teams leapfrog us, you went to me, but wait, Chelsea have won more than Arsenal in XYZ. But that has absolutely nothing to do with anything right now because nobody's winning nothing in game week 11. Nobody's winning anything. But I tell you what will happen is we will go in, if we lose or draw, we'll go into a period of 10 days where everybody's in meltdown. The optics aren't good. That's just a fact. Like, it's not. At this point, I don't even think it's debatable. And then to be potentially 10 points behind Liverpool and 8 points behind Man City, it's not even about what Arsenal can do afterwards. I don't even think that Man City or Liverpool will drop that many points.
I think that's the difference between this season and last season, right? Is that and this isn't just for Arsenal, by the way. This is for Arsenal. This is for Man City. And if Liverpool all of a sudden fucking start nosediving, it would be for Liverpool as well. I'm just saying 3. It could be, you could throw Villa in the mix, but I'm not going to. You could throw Tottenham in the mix. You could throw Forest in the mix. I'm not going to throw any of them. The thing is, for any of us, whereas last season, you could look at the other team and go, do you know what? But if City go on a bad run of games, then we can get ahead of them. But now, Arsenal are going, right, so we need City and Liverpool to both drop points, right? And that's where it starts becoming really fucking techie because then, say it gets to the back end of the season and City are playing Liverpool. Well, what do you want? You're hoping for a draw because otherwise one of those two is just pulling further away from you. So I don't know. I've
got one.
We're not far off Arsenal, so I'm not. But how many points above you lot are we?
At 4? No, 5. You're 5 points.
Fucking hell, yeah! You lot are in a bad place, isn't you?
By the way, I've got one of
in a really bad place.
By the way, I've just found out. Before the City game, he gave actually every single player 11.
Who?
Arteta.
Oh yeah, no, he did.
And he got them to squeeze out and said, "All that juice is our team magic."
Yeah, and he pulled up Zinchenko. He went over to Zinchenko and said, "Do you feel like you've given that a good squeeze?" And Zinchenko said, "Yes, Gaffer, I believe I have." And then he took hold of the lemon and he managed to squeeze more juice out of it. And he said, this is a great lesson to the whole team, that when you think you've got everything out of yourself, there's still a bit more to give. Listen, this guy's ahead of the game. This Arteta guy, different level.
Lemons, it always makes sense. He was eating a lemon.
Oh, my God.
Got to pick up
but you know the thing is, if this... And this is fine, and this is what's great, yeah, because we can all sit here and ridicule it because it doesn't really matter. Did the players receive it well? So that's all that really matters. So if it turns around and they do,
I heard someone's still looking for their car keys, but
do you get what I mean? I understand it's unorthodox and it's easy to make jokes of, But I still respect and I'm proud of whatever he uses because I'm not
Yeah,
a 22. I'm not a 22-year-old millionaire who needs motivation in it. So I can't question whatever Arteta uses to motivate the youngsters in the team. I'm not qualified in football. I don't know.
He used the dog. It's harsh, bro. He used the dog. He used the dog, and now the dog. No one's seen the dog.
What do you mean no one's seen the dog?
Bro, when did you last see a picture of Win? Win was everywhere. When did you last see Win?
When we took our team photo.
Yeah, a year and a half ago. Not the recent one.
Yeah, I don't think he was in a recent one.
No, he wasn't in the
recent one. The dog is
still
there, bro. Like the dog is
the picture.
there.
Show me the picture, because Hooks. I went looking. I went looking for the Hooks. There's a simple stop, bro. Stop doing all that. Show me the recent team picture with the dog in, and I'll go. My bad, but I've been looking for the picture.
Who
I
cares?
care about me? Because did you lie?
Why do you care about the dog, bro?
Did you lie? Because I care about animal cruelty.
Why do you care about the dog, bro? Like, why do you
lie?
care?
You told me the dog was in the picture. What's the dog in the picture, Hooks?
Bro, I've got bedrooms that have dogs. I don't even care about their dog.
What's the dog in the picture?
What? Do you know what? Yeah.
Arsenal team.
You fucking filthy liar.
Arsenal team photo.
He wasn't, because I went and looked. He was in the picture last year. It didn't work, so he said, "Fuck off, your shit."
Yeah, he's not in it
because he said, "No, it worked last year. It was a little motivation thing. It didn't motivate no one, so he's fucked the dog off now." That is shit.
Kill the dog.
Bro, there's certain players that have been fucking taken to the cleaners for worse, right? Actually, maybe not for worse. Yeah, for worse, because I don't like cats.
Yeah. But anyways, man, make sure you keep smashing the likes, people.
Smash the likes for Win.
Help with team bonding, man.
Yeah.
See, but this is the thing.
Players Win the dog. Now they can't see him no more. They're upset.
Bro, this is the thing, yeah. Bro, why is it always these mad narratives about my club, bro? Who gives a shit if you
blame your manager? Blame your manager.
No, I don't. Okay, are we not allowed to have a dog in the complex? Is this what man are saying?
No, you are, but be consistent. Where's the dog gone now?
Be consistent, bro. It's a dog, bro.
All right, so but explain playing, bro. I'll be real. You'll never walk alone to the team before you play Liverpool. What the fuck is that about?
Bro, like, look, yeah, I can tell you the reason why he did it, but you're not gonna hear it and you're just gonna troll. So if you just want to troll, that's fine. But the thing is, yeah, I don't understand why the dog is such a big deal. Who gives a shit?
Wow, that's shit from you. I'm not gonna lie. That's shit.
It's a dog. It's actually a dog. Manuel.
That's shit from you.
Bro. You changed, bro. You before you got famous and had a brand wouldn't have been like this about
famous, bro. Allow it.
He said you've changed.
You've changed, bro.
The fame's gone to you. The fame's gone to you. The fame's gone to you.
Look, I'm just saying, yeah. Arteta decided, you know what? Dog's a man's best friend. Yeah. Let me bring in a dog to help the kind of morale within the team. People like dogs. I don't understand. Like, there's people that will walk on the road. There's people that walk on the road, see a random dog, and be like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, man, that's definitely not you, clearly.
And they're like, and they get, bro. Dogs make people happy, bro. That's what it is.
100%. And do you know what happens, bro? And I get that.
Why does it matter that you're not?
No, hold on,
the dog, bro. What do you think? Oh, what do you think? Arteta off the dog,
bro. Hold on. You just said, bro. Listen. Right, I'm not going to go there today. But I hear you. But if you're saying people like dogs, cool. People do like dogs. They grow attached to dogs. The next minute, the fucking dog is no longer there, and people are like, Arteta, where's the fucking dog? Anyway, I'm joking, bro. This has gone on for way too long. Let's stop talking about dogs.
Way too long.
Someone said that Hooks. Someone said Hooks is Win out in the comments.
Bro, he is. Well, he is. Win's gone. Win is gone. Win is no more. Win lost.
Win out is crazy.
It's easy though, man. It's easy to. Of course, it doesn't make things better. You're getting dogs and all these things that he's trying it work. But obviously, you lot are speaking from a privileged position, innit? Majority of the recent football times, I've been watching Mustafi wear underpants and do-rags and stuff like that. And been mad.
Bro, you've seen Saliba. Actually, we won't go there. You've seen Saliba, mean? Bro. Like, yeah.
I was under Emery. Do you know what I mean? But like, so I've seen so much negativity and upsetness. I've seen fans fighting in the stadium. I've seen troops shouting. I've been through so so much negativity in my recent Arsenal fan career. I'm just happy
still
that
shouting.
we're a decent team and have been actually challenging. And Arteta's the man who's provided me with that enjoyment. So it's a bit more difficult for me to kick him, unlike it is for you and everybody
I hope you're talking
else.
about kicking Arteta and not win.
No, Arteta.
Right. Yeah. But the thing is, Hooks, you're right. Yeah. Why do I care about that? But if we're doing a context thing now, bro, Haaland has 1 or 2 bad games and you're going, stay humble, eh? What's Haaland saying?
Haaland's a player. He plays for your club.
But the whole thing
is,
bro,
you know, when
you signed up,
I'm going to do that, bro.
Yeah, but bro, of course, and this is a thing. We're doing football YouTube, yeah? We're doing that. We've signed up. Bro, that it gets fucking shameless, bro.
As much as a gooner has got a point. If you're going to be shameless about Haaland not scoring in 2 games, you can be shameless about the dog still.
So if you're going to go, but you don't want to hear the reason why Haaland said stay humble, eh? You just want to use that in any way to say it. But he was saying it to Arteta because he was saying, stay humble until you win something, yeah? That's what it was. So you saying it back to Haaland means fuck all because he's won stuff. He's done what he needs to do. Haaland's proven himself. If Haaland leaves the Premier League tomorrow, yeah, man aren't going to go, well, Haaland was a bit hot or cold. They're going to go, Haaland came into the Premier League and fucking in his two, probably 3 seasons, was top goal scorer every season, scored the most goals ever in the Premier League at the mad age of probably 23, I think, 22, 23, and took a team that couldn't win a treble to win in the Champions League. Haaland's done everything, yeah? So, respectfully, Haaland doesn't have to stay humble, right? There's people in life that don't need to stay humble. If they can, great, but Haaland can be an arrogant fuck. Arteta right now, he probably does still need to stay humble.
Look, Haaland, is a pum-pum, and this is exactly
there we go, and that's why I can talk about with
the
dog. That is why I'm talking about with the dog.
This is why Haaland's a pum-pum, I'm a big believer in karma, innit, and energies and that, and 100, I guarantee you 100 million%, if Man City do not, score that last minute goal, he doesn't walk up to Arteta and say, stay humble, out of nowhere. It was unprovoked. He didn't have to do it. And then the moment, that he did it, he said, stay humble, he went on a run of bad form. I'm a guy that believes in karma.
He scored since then, bro.
You doing that dickhead move.
Hold on.
Is the reason why you went on that bad run of form.
Hold on.
If you're angry about that, then be angry about it. I'm calling that a fact.
When you say... no, it's not, because when you say he's gone on a run of bad form, during that period of bad form, he's broken records for most goals scored for his country for starters. He's scored since that moment, You know, when we played Arsenal a long time ago, so when you say bad form, the bad form did not come instantly after that goal. The bad form has come over the last 3 or 4 games, Before that, he was still scoring, bro. But
can I build on that as well, Because you see that thing you said, Hooks, about when he was... said what he said after the game, you see, after that game, the way Man City reacted, I actually enjoyed it because it showed that we're actually competitive with them.
Yeah,
because if you remember before that, after the games, we'd got smoked. The Pep's like, oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so good. And they've just smoked us like 3-4-0 because we're no competition. So the fact that they were rattled and celebrating an equaliser, it actually showed levels for us, I think.
I'm not one of these City fans here, by the way, Hooks. And we've done bare shows since both. We did the watch-along together for that game, I'm not one of these City fans that subscribes to cooking Arsenal for drawing at the Etihad. I'm not, because I'm always a bit baffled at, hold on, personally, I expect us to win every single game at the Etihad. So I actually think when we say, haha, you didn't win at the Etihad, we're cooking ourselves slightly. I've never understood how we're cooking Arsenal because, bro, we go to Anfield every season and we're happy with a draw. So I don't subscribe to that. So that... For me, Haaland acted like that because he was rattled. It is what it is. But he said it. But he said it because he was rattled. If someone says stay humble, to me, that's Haaland saying, don't think you've won the league yet just because you've got the better of us today. Right? That's pretty much to me what that is. Stay humble because you haven't won it yet. Which you only say you haven't won it yet if you feel like you've maybe taken a bit of an L on the day. So I actually think Haaland saying that was... all right, cool. You might have got the better of us today because, bro, Haaland doesn't like drawing. Haaland likes winning. So a draw, he wasn't happy that day. And he was just saying, don't celebrate too early.
Great PR for Haaland. Militao just got taken off on a stretcher for another knee injury. Don't think we got Saliba for a long, because Madrid will be knocking.
Oh, for real? When was that? Yes.
I think Rodrigo's gone off injured as well.
Yeah, both of them have. I don't know where he went out for though.
I mean, depending on in regards to that comment, I mean, you can't always. Players are always. We always forget about players' circumstances. We always think, oh yeah, Saliba should show loyalty to Arsenal. Or he's already coming from a different league. He's already living in a completely different country. He's had to relocate and stuff like that. So we're always thinking about, he should be loyal to Arsenal, but they're gonna have to put in a serious bid for him anyway. So that bid is gonna be 100 million or so. I mean,
all down for your new director of football, Per Mertesacker potentially. You know what I mean?
Is that official?
No.
He's one of the options.
Yeah, him and Rosicky.
I would like that. That's nice, Rosicky or Thomas.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I think the thing is, if you look at Saliba, like, I do think at some point Madrid, if Saliba carries on the form he's in, Madrid will come in for him. Right. The same thing is probably the injury to Rodri's helped us a bit, because I think at some point Madrid might come in for Rodri as well. Like, it is what it is, and you're right that. But I don't think Saliba would be going in January. I don't think there's a chance.
January, Saliba's probably not going for a couple of years at least, man.
Yeah. I think his contract.
Even if he does, though, so what? He wants to go, innit? I'd rather him, because the whole point of that comment is to rattle us and upset us and make us feel bad. Yeah. Do you know how many amazing players we fucking lost? Man, don't care, innit? If you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. Good luck, innit? Yeah, one thing I'm not worried about is defensive under our because I know he can buy a fucking defender. That's all I know. Like, do you know what I mean? We didn't have Saliba for Liverpool. We didn't have Saliba against the best team in the league, Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? And they came to our gap and left with a point. Do you know what I mean?
Dean, you having that?
Yeah.
No, it's the point. They didn't have them against us. I can't argue facts.
And to spin back, pause to a prior question. You see the Chelsea game, about that being the most important game. I personally felt like the Liverpool game was our most important game for me, because I was
today.
Yeah, obviously the next game is more important than the game you've played before. But for me personally, for where this team's at, I thought Liverpool were going to smoke us, and I thought us not being at full strength and going to Liverpool and looking decent for majority of the game. You could say like first half was our, second half was theirs. I was quite proud of us. And I thought that, all right, so that made me think that even though we're not at full strength, we're still as good as Liverpool to a degree. Do you get what I mean?
you thought that Liverpool, I hear you. You thought that Liverpool, so tomorrow, playing Chelsea, I can't remember. Have you lost your last?
We ain't scored a goal in 3 games, bro.
Right. And you've lost, so you lost against Inter.
Last 3 or 4, I think.
You lost your last 3 or 4, similar to us, ultimately. And you're going to Chelsea away, where you usually last 5 years, I believe you've won, right? But you need to. The narrative is obviously if you don't win this, Liverpool potentially go 10 points ahead of you. That for me puts you out of the title race. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, you're still in it, but it makes it long.
Even at the moment, to be honest, our title race is on pause. Like, even if it is anything left of it, at the moment, it's already. What are we 7 behind them? That's already kind of statistically speaking on the last.
I agree, but 10 is mad. 10 is mad.
Yeah.
10 is mad. And I've got brethren that saying we were 10 points behind them last year and this and that. But the difference is it's not even just the fact that they go 10 points. If they went 10 points ahead of you, right, but your run of form wasn't where it is, then it would be like, it's what it is. So they've gone 10 points ahead of us, and currently our form is fucking all over the gaff. Like, that's the thing at the moment for me. This is not now about the points and keeping within Liverpool touching distance. We need our season turned around, because I look at the games we've got after the international break and go, fuck me, if we don't change our form, this becomes a mentality issue. It becomes a real fucking confidence issue for the players as well. So I think with both of us, that's why I think for both of us, this isn't just you. I think that today's, for City, our biggest game of the season so far. Because if we don't turn it round today, I don't know how we're going to bounce back. It's going to be fucking a bit long. I'm not going to lie, a bit long.
Yeah,
Whoa,
but
I don't know how we're gonna bounce back. It's a bit long.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. You've got him earlier, Dap, so he's on the ball. But you know, maybe I'm just better at accepting reality. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you can go into all the philosophical reasons behind the game and all that stuff why we didn't win. But I'm a man who can just admit, when you lose to a team, sometimes 11 players on the opposition pitch were better than you in it, and that's enough for me. That's enough for me to sleep good at night. Do you know what I mean? That's all I can say.
Also, the reality is this. What I'll give rivals. You got to understand. This is Slot's first season in the Premiership. He hasn't had to.
Oh, we didn't know that. You haven't told us.
I haven't told you that before. In case you didn't know. Also, in case you didn't know, he hasn't gone a game of that Van Dijk or Salah. So we don't know what's going to happen. Bad form.
That's valid.
A couple of players injured. We don't know how he's going to adjust to them sort of situations. So we can say we go 10 points clear, but after the international break, Salah's injured. His form's dipped. Van Dijk's injured. How does he replace these sort of players with the squad we got? We don't know. We're just hoping these players stay fit all season and stay in form. So we can be all happy and what I am right now. I'm shameless right now, but this can all change in 3 to 4 weeks. So Arsenal's not out of the title race because they can easily put a run on. We've seen it before. And definitely, we know Man City, when it comes to January sales, they're going to be there as well. So I'm not even. I think my shameless glasses.
I don't know. I think you're being shameless with that one. Because tell me, Dean, because you clearly know a lot about City in the January transfer window. Tell me when we've got Tell me who we've bought in the January transfer window.
I'm just talking about this January. I'm talking about this January.
Hold on, Dean.
I'm not saying. Listen.
Hold on, Dean. Yeah.
Who have we bought?
Because he's being unfair now. Because if we can attack hooks for win, you're allowed to hook City for spending. You're allowed to do that. Also, look.
In January. Tell me who.
Let me show you one thing. We missed out on Zubimendi. That's the player that we wanted before the season started.
I still think you might get him.
Fair enough, right?
You didn't miss out on him. He rejected you.
All right, fair enough. For me, whatever you want to call it, we didn't get him. So that's cool. I don't mind that. But now they're talking about
maturity, dude. I like dude. He's mature.
I have to.
He's invincible. He's invincible.
He's the maturest one here, isn't it?
I mean, my age, I hear it. Sometimes you just got to let the kids talk. But you know what? Listen. Sometimes I might put discipline out here, but listen to me. Right. Listen. So we're talking about Man City getting Zubimendi in January now. Like, it's not even talking about Liverpool getting Zubimendi. This is what I'm talking about. Man City can just go in January and say, you know what, we want Zubimendi.
So can you if you want to.
No, we can't. We can't. You just say, because I'll tell you what happened, If you really, really want that player, you will get him. You will definitely get him.
Hold on. We wanted Alan. Hold on. We wanted Van Dijk.
And Rice. You wanted Declan.
We wanted Rice.
Hold on. You trying to tell me?
We wanted Van Dijk, bro. And he chose Liverpool.
Hold on. So you're talking about Rodri's out for the season, January window opens, January window opens, All right, cool. January window. We wanted Bellingham as well. Everyone wanted Bellingham.
No, but what I'm saying is,
look how many players we miss out on. Look how many players we miss out on, bro. If you want, if it's Liverpool, Man City, listen. Let me show you something now.
In Madrid and get whoever the fuck they want.
If it's Liverpool, Man City going head to head, unless the player's got an affinity to Liverpool, you're likely to get him.
So why did Van Dijk choose you over us?
Because he's a reasonable guy. That's why.
Right. No. Do you know why? No. Do you know why Rice chose Arsenal?
He believes in Klopp as well.
Do you know why Rice chose Arsenal? There's multiple reasons why. And ultimately, the main reason why players end up choosing, there's some, of course, that just go, fuck it, money, But a lot of players, and when we're talking, I always say this, elite players, go for the right reasons. The ones that go for money, they're not going for the right reasons. If they're in their 29, 30, cool, because I understand it's that point in your career where money is the most important thing. But elite players at the right age, they go for the right reasons, because their mentality is elite, it's winning, right? Van Dijk chose you lot because you lot really wanted him, right? When a team really wants, Rice chose Arsenal because Arsenal wanted him more, right? Arsenal made it very fucking clear. De Bruyne spoke. When we went for De Bruyne, we made it very fucking clear. We want you by any means, right? Now, if Liverpool really want Zubimendi, they will go and get Zubimendi. And honestly, at that point, look, your whole fan base will tell you that Liverpool is a more desirable club to play for because of heritage and all of that than Manchester City, right?
Fact,
so if we right, perfect. So if that's a fact, you've got Man City who are challenging, you've got City who are challenging. Both of us are putting the same money because let's be real, you can if your owners don't move like pricks. Bro,
that's the problem. Our owners are pricks. That's the problem. That is the problem I'm saying. If you really want to put 10 million on a fee, if you want to put 10 million on the fee, you can. Our owners will say no.
So can you.
Cool.
So can you.
No, we won't, but our owners won't. Our owners won't.
You say your owners won't, but
they won't.
But hold on. I started off saying when you really want to, because when you really wanted to, you broke 2 transfer records on Alisson and Van Dijk, because Edwards and your board really wanted to, right? So when you really want to, you get what you want. It's just you don't seem to always really want to. You're just
that's what I'm saying. This is what
I mean. They don't do that if they don't sell Coutinho, though.
Yeah, they don't. We don't get Van Dijk. We don't sell Coutinho.
There's a reason why Edwards and Liverpool did not get hella active in January. I mean, in the summer, right? And I do think at the time I thought they want to give Slot a bit of time. They wanted to. It's very relevant. They needed to see. There's 4 contracts that are very important: Trent, Alisson, Van Dijk, and Salah. And I think they thought, right, we can't really hit this transfer window till we know what the fuck is going on with till we know what's going on with those 4. You need 2 of them to put their cards down, right? Probably, I reckon, Trent and Salah, because then you can go, cool, well, if you 2 are definitely going, no problem. We're going to take some of your wages off of Van Dijk, what the fuck he wants, and offer Alisson potentially what he wants, and then that leaves us a pot of X and Y. And I think in January, your board and Edwards will go big. I think that's
no matter what. But I'm saying, no matter what happens with them contracts or whatever, we still needed a DM, no matter what. Regardless of whatever's going on, we have not got a single DM.
I think you'll get one in January, though.
We should have one before the season started.
No, but I hear you. But we're talking about the January transfer window now, and you're saying City can go and do this and that. I think the signs from Liverpool, and I think the signs from Liverpool is that in the January transfer window, you will be doing. I think was it you that said that this January transfer window is going to be fucking huge? I think it was on a show. Was it? Yeah. Because I think Arsenal, City, and Liverpool are all going to splash the cash in January because we all have to.
I'm not confident in my club to do that. I'm not confident in my club doing that. I'm not confident at all. You can speak with chest because you know your club will. You know Man City will, but Liverpool, I can't definitely say we will.
But in January's we haven't recently. So
I know you haven't needed it. You haven't needed it. We need
no, hold on, bro. In January's usually, if we're looking at where we are right now compared to previous seasons, like we've needed to every season. We've been in bad form in many a January. Like we've gone into January in bad form many a times. I remember seeing a Kevin De Bruyne get injured in a January, and we said, "Fuck it, we'll just play." And Aguero being constantly injured, and us going, "Fuck it, we'll play Gundogan in the false 9." Why didn't we hit the transfer window then?
But the difference, the difference, Daps, is if Pep goes to your owners, I need these players in this transfer window. He will get them. I can't say that with the same. I can't say that if Arteta goes to Josh or Stan,
same.
I need this. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Like we might spend money, but I don't know if we'll spend it on the players that he needs. We might get. They might be like, cool.
But again, why would you say that? Because bro, Arteta has had, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but since Arteta has been at Arsenal, isn't Arteta's spending and Pep's spending very similar?
I don't know.
So how can you tell me that your board won't back Arteta when they've been backing Arteta the same way that our board has been backing Pep? So why can you now go no? Because this is a thing. Do you know what the Liverpool thing I can hear?
Okay, we wanted Madrid. We didn't get Madrid.
There you go. Hold on. But you're happy you didn't get him, yeah? Because that was way too much money.
But that's a simple. Arteta wanted Nico Williams. We didn't get Nico Williams.
Okay, cool. But there's been players probably that Pep wanted that we haven't got. We wanted Rice. We didn't get Rice, right? But this whole thing, I took took for 10 years off of your fan base. Oh, City fucking spend so much, we don't spend. And I had to take it because it was factual, yeah? Your board were paying off the stadium. But these last 3-4 years, when Arsenal fans try and do the spending thing now, yeah, it's weird, bro, because you lot are spending the same amount of it. You can't do that now. Like, you are spending money. You can't go, oh, yeah, City get what they want. They get, you lot do. Arteta has been backed. Are you here saying Arteta hasn't been backed? Like, because if you are, then cool,
Arteta's been given money. Yes, Arteta has been given money. He's had money to spend. Newsflash, every team spends money.
Yeah, and you spend as much as us.
Newsflash.
So why
the difference
do we
is?
get what we want, but you don't? So what's
Do you know what the difference is? The difference is, yeah, I've like your owners. Like, what are we going to deny that your owners won't just go back Pep like that? Is that the conversation that we're really having?
No, bro. The conversation we're having is that Arteta has been backed the same as Pep.
No, you're just triggered. You're just
I'm not triggered. I'm confused by what you're saying, bro. Because the maths ain't mathing. It's simple maths.
No, man,
and your maths is not mathing.
If you can sit there and say
the fact you're saying I'm triggered confirms that you're not looking to do simple maths. You're looking to use a trigger word.
If you can sit there and honestly say to me that there's even a comparison between Manchester City's ownership and supporting Pep to Arsenal's ownership and supporting Arteta, then cool.
There's a comparison, 100%. Right. Let's ask, because you're Arsenal. I don't know Faze's opinion or D's opinion, but they're also Arsenal. Cass, since Arteta has been at Arsenal, would it not be fair to say that Arsenal have backed him the same way that City backed Pep?
He's been backed.
They've both been backed, but in two different contexts.
I don't get what you're doing.
Only way I'll give Arsenal is that they had to strip a whole squad.
Yeah, but that's not Arteta.
100%.
Hold on. But if we're talking again, right, cool. If you're talking about that, no problem, because I can say the same thing for City. That the team that City started winning with Pep, yeah, the only one player that Pep has inherited now. You look at the City squad now and look at the City squad Pep inherited. Kevin De Bruyne is the only one player from that squad. So we can't act like Pep has not had to rebuild as well. And if you're talking about, oh yeah, but we've had to sell players. Bro, we've sold players. So I don't like to say Arteta has not been back. And this is the thing. I'm not here. I want to have this conversation with Dean, yeah? Because Dean, I get it. As a Liverpool fan, you're bored of they let Klopp down a lot, in my opinion. I think Klopp could have done more if they backed him. But to say that Arteta, if we're looking at the spend, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but since Arteta's been there and Pep's been there, the spend has been about the same, right? So to say that, yeah, but Pep's been backed more, I don't get it. So explain how. Like, what are you saying that?
So Arsenal have needed a striker. He hasn't been given a striker.
But has he asked for a striker?
Arsenal have needed a right winger.
Hold on, Hooks. Hold on. This is your narrative, not Arteta's narrative. Do you know? Hold on, no. You want a striker. Does Arteta want a striker? Does Arteta want a striker?
Was it Sesko he tried to buy?
Yeah, exactly. He wanted Tesco.
All right, we wanted Kane. We wanted Kane and didn't get. We wanted Rice and didn't get.
Look at the difference. You wanted Kane, world-class striker.
I think you know what's man. I think you're both
striker. The board can't even get Sesko for Arteta, bro. He would have been like 50 million. Bro, it's different.
Right, hold on. Hold on. Again, let's go back. No, let's use relevant. Let's use relevant transfer windows. We could literally do it in transfer windows because you're speaking. Hold on, no, you don't want to hear facts. You just want to say and then fucking walk away, bro.
No, because I know that Arteta's been backed. I know that we've spent.
No, hold on. No, let's move on from just being the backs. Let's talk this summer. This summer, you wanted Sesko. You didn't get Sesko. Bro, we got Gundogan and Savio, right? Who did you get in the summer, right? Who did you get in the summer?
Calafiori and Marino and Sterling on loan.
Right, okay. So who got backed more last summer?
I don't know. What did Pep get?
Gundogan and Savio.
Do you think that would you say that Gundogan and Savio are better signings than Calafiori, Marino and Sterling?
I'd
That's a
say
good
both
point.
of them are bad. It's pretty fucking equal.
No,
You got 3, we got 2.
but what do you? Who?
Well, if we're talking backing, because you would probably usually use the amount spent, right? Again, that's probably similar. Gundogan was a free, yeah, a free. And how old is he? 34.
Did you sell anyone?
Savio's
Dax?
20. Yeah,
Alvarez,
bro.
innit?
We got rid of a fucking striker, bro. We got rid of Alvarez. So
you funded your own window, basically.
Yeah.
I think we did the same, more or less.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's
at the
reasons,
moment,
there's everyone's
I
moving
understand
like that at the moment.
you're tired of the narrative of the spending thing. I could understand.
Yeah, that's what it
I
is.
think
I can
you're
hear it
both
from
right to a degree because Arteta's probably not getting back to the level Pep has been throughout his whole City tenure. Do you get what I mean? So you're both right to a degree. That's why there's no common ground on this point. If you get what I mean.
It's just, but that's the thing. I will never sit here and go, no, we didn't spend money to get where we are, right? We did spend money. Trust me, over the fucking years. But now we are where we are. And I understand that Arsenal had this period where they didn't. Yeah. Arsenal did it the right way. They fucking funded and I understand that.
You was going to do air quotes there for right way.
I did, bro. I did. I did them long. right. But Arsenal did do it the right way. Yeah. But then once the stadium's been paid off, now they are spending money. Right. So this is where I really don't understand how Arsenal fans can do this whole, because City get back more. We don't now. Like under Arteta, under previous Emery, no problem. Wenger, no problem. Totally hear it. But Arteta has been backed, bro. To act like Arteta has not been backed is just
nobody said this. This is what I mean. If you want to have a different conversation, we can. If you want to have a different conversation, we can.
No, I've got a train catching not that long, so no more.
What you mean by a different conversation, to be fair. So.
Let me
win the dog.
Ton says Real Madrid's looking at Romero and it will push based on reports. Is what Ton is saying. Romero, I saw that. Madrid and City gonna have to hold these strokes. I don't know what what's IWO?
Bro, I don't know. Holding strokes sounds wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Probably I won't lie, innit?
I always got some mad ones.
What's the L at the beginning for? Oh, it's I won't lie. Yeah, cool.
Not full strength. Agreed. Erdegaard, Calafiori, Saliba were missing 2 injuries, 1 suspension. Liverpool had Jota and Alisson out. I'm sorry, your manager doesn't buy backups for forwards and said prefers tall, strong centre backs. Is what
great
I am
narrative.
saying.
Great building to the narrative of whatever.
OR says we still he's OR's Liverpool fan, by the way. He says we still have 110+ million bidding us because we got rejected by Caicedo. We're definitely going big in the summer and a little bit in January.
Yeah, I think so.
Midoriya says that's Arteta is the board. And then OR says and also pulled out the Bellingham deal with about 101 million euros and also we made profit this summer as well, which adds on similar to Coutinho.
We made money this summer. It's crazy.
I think a lot of people did.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. I think
but it's crazy. Like we need players, and we're making money. That's the difference. We need players, but it's crazy.
But I think it's the availability of the players. I think next couple of windows, everybody's like anti.
Yeah, but a DM for 3 years, bro. 3 years we've been looking for one. What is not one DM on a database? 3 years. It's crazy to me.
No, you found you found a few. You just didn't get them.
Fair enough, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is why I don't like. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't trust the board, bro. This is why I don't.
I hear you. I personally think like Liverpool fans have been very, very patient with their board. Like, and I think that's probably because of the fact that you got the Premier League, you got the Champions League, and that was because your board did go and break 2 records to get and that's what I mean. That when you needed to. Those 2 players, you went and broke 2 transfer records.
They sold Coutinho for it, bro. They sold 140 million Coutinho.
I hear all of that. But still, and I agree. Look, I think we do agree.
We didn't want to sell Coutinho as our best player. We sold our best player.
Yeah, but I think your board definitely get away with more than the Glazers and maybe more than Arsenal's board.
They're taking the piss because they had a great manager. That's all it was. Because if Man United,
you've got a bet one now.
Well, we'll see in it. We'll see.
It says we got an Alisson replacement for a Fabinho replacement.
Yeah, that's mad. Bro. That is mad.
Anyways, man, make sure you subscribe to the guys. Look in the description below. This is gonna go over to Fam Zone. You've been there a couple times this week already. So,
and when you get over there, like the video straight away. And firstly, everyone here right now, stay where you are. Carry over because they're going to go live instantly. It's not going to be no wait around thing. like the video straight away and subscribe to their channel. Please, we're asking you. Look, we said earlier how the chat sometimes can be a bit toxic in here. Prove to us you're not toxic, yeah? We're going to look at how many subscribers they've got right now. Yeah, Cass, have a look quick. And then afterwards, we expect that to fucking go up. So make sure you stay on, like the video, and subscribe.
Check what?
How many subs Famzone's got?
We're on 140. We're on 146.
Right, so I expect it to be close to 200, to be fair. Like, these guys are doing working. They're in the trenches, putting work in. They're the new faces. Everyone on this panel, they're the new faces of football YouTube. So you might as well get used to them because they ain't going nowhere. So get over to the channel.
It's family,
we ain't going nowhere.
In a bit.